bizarre thing, and then Romano was like, I don't even want to get involved or whatever, but this is what she said, and so I don't know how it got started, but then she's like, she of course was offended herself, Kelly was offended, because she's privileged.
So Romano announced it at the party?
No.
What do you mean she was offended?
She was offended that there would be a problem. She's so used to never having a problem anywhere with anything she said, I'm sure. Somebody, because she's very attractive, I thought. Much more attractive than Marie.
Wow.
I thought.
I thought Marie was pretty attractive.
She was alright, but I thought this other one was more attractive. Anyway.
Do you have to use so many cuss words?
Curse words.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Have it your way.
First trade them in tenants.
So how did rental shoes get to the thrift store? Is it ethical for the
Chicanery?
Chicanery. Speaking of chicanery, yes or no? So no, because you don't know him?
Well, you guys want them,
Like,
but Lupe doesn't.
Fuck Lupe, he ain't here.
Lupe recently said horrible things about my family.
So that would give you incentive to vote him in.
Do you really think it's horrible to think of your family fucking him?
Apparently,
It's not like...
he apologized
No,
to me.
Lupe didn't. He didn't realize what
He
was saying.
apologized? He apologized?
Because midway, the thing is, I'll give you the real story for what he was trying to say there. He was going to say...
I think we're good. You want to get...
You guys done?
No.
I think I'm good.
All right, we'll have one on the house then. Whatever you want to give us, a big squirrel.
I'm good.
Ice cream drink would be good.
Ice cream drink.
How kind of drink is that?
Or just a joint, if you have a little joint.
A little
sitting
joint.
right there.
What about, you guys found a bunch of pot in here recently, right?
Yeah, let's break up the
So what'd you do with that?
I threw it away.
Threw it away? What the fuck?
I don't know, man.
Man, we gotta make it a rule that if you find any pot, it goes to the lane 13.
Experts said it was stems and seeds, so.
The expert. Who's the expert, Andre?
Guessing, yeah.
The guys that were going down there, I think it was calling behind lane 6.
Oh, okay.
And guys that are bowling in Monday night, their buddy was there.
Wailagi?
You find one.
Wailagi pronounced that the weed was no good.
So what are you going to do, Joe, when you heat up with it? It'll happen. You don't know what the man looks like.
I've been having run-ins with people every time I go to the game. I don't know who I'm running in with.
So if you don't know what he looks like, you can just walk up.
That's how the Bob Burns look alike. He just looks like a quirky dude, you know?
I couldn't believe that was totally surreal, that whole episode of this idiots. You know, it's like...
Right, it's like the fucking townsfolk
like
in Frankenstein or something.
Yeah, it's the Michael Moore principle. It's like if you catch people not suspecting, you know, and they're still in their kind of idiot persona that they normally inhabit, they'll say anything. They're so fucking dumb, it's unbelievable. And that's what we got with this whole independent run that we had, where people like didn't realize they were idiots until weeks after they'd gone through the whole thing.
Even
You're confident that they're repenting?
No, I think they died down a bit. I think some of the born again, right-wing idiots are like probably pretty trustworthy and will never die down.
But that's the weird thing. We never really did. I mean, I wouldn't go off on them for this specific issue because nobody ever really, no particular church opposed us or said anything about it.
On the pages of the Independent.
Really? What about?
So they had
some guy that believes in evolution?
No, they brought in some speaker. The Catholics brought in some, who was not affiliated with the Catholic Church in Marshall.
Oh.
Brought in some speaker who apparently claimed that you can't be saved unless you're an Orthodox Catholic or whatever the terminology is, and he took exception. Our attorney took exception to
because
that.
he wanted to be saved.
Yeah, because he could, claims to be able to read the Bible and save himself.
So
To wait. Why the delay?
the endless delay.
Just go.
I don't know if there's
Just
a
go.
delay. I mean, don't they? The terminology is people say, "I am saved."
Okay.
Like George Bush is, he claims to be saved.
Okay. Oh, and so they need to like let that kind of rain out from there, into the real history.
Well, and somehow,
history.
yeah, I mean, if they're just battling for their particular bullshit denomination.
No, but I guess you can interpret "save" to mean one way, like in the sense that most of us believe that you just die and you're dead, but these people believe you die and you're saved. You're off in some other. So that's my point. It's just those people believe that when death comes, they're going to be off in some other.
But if they believe
place.
that, then
just go.
Who gives a shit? Yeah, just kill yourself.
Well, the other part is
Fuck out.
that we're seeing more noise from the extreme religious right in regard to environmental law, because if you believe that the world is ending, you don't care about the environment.
But then again, I've also heard of these Christians who are
saying, if you're not afraid, then you want to bring on the apocalypse.
But there's also these Christians who've said what would Jesus drive and all that, and they're trying to get people to think of driving like smaller cars or less.
But these would be people on the left, and I was talking about people on the right.
But there's still, I mean, you're saying Christians.
And they might not be Christians either, they might be making commentary, pointing commentary at their Christian brethren.
Oh, well, I thought they were. I thought the guy they talked, I've heard people interviewed and shit that were like ministers and whatnot, but.
I'm sure that some of them are.
You don't think Ariana Huffington's a Christian?
I don't know what Ariana Huffington is. Is it Ariana or is it Ariana?
I don't know. I was saying NASA tonight and they all made fun of me.
That was unbelievable. I've never heard anyone say NASA.
So it's NASA? That just sounds so hickish. NASA. It sounds very hickish.
Well, I think you should keep saying NASA, man.
Or how about NASA?
Nobody will
NASA.
What you're saying.
It's gotta be NASA? NASA?
The way they pronounce it.
It'll allow you to walk.
Like Iraq. Iraq.
That's how they pronounce Iraq.
D-Rock.
D-Rock.
D-Rock in the house.
I saw him over at Hardee's.
I bet you did.
On my way back from Kmart.
That was
puking in the parking lot.
I'll bet. God, Hardee's. Hard-ons, as he called it.
I believe he did, yeah.
About Kolnick. The thing that makes it hard to have an office next to his is how often. I mean, it's so sickening to me to see. I mean, a guy comes by his office, right? He talks to him. It's like 2 minutes. The guy's gone. A young woman comes by his office. It's like the door shuts.
The funny music starts.
Loud music coming.
That smoke comes out the door.
After approximately 3 minutes, smoke comes out.
You see little disco lights kind of in the flashing against the wall.
And I'm just thinking, what does he think? Does he think we're stupid?
Invisible or flying, was that you?
Lupe.
I've thought about that question. I've decided that I'd much rather fly if I have to be invisible all the time.
But you can't be both.
No, he's saying if the idea is that you're invisible and you stay invisible, then fuck that. He'd rather be flying.
That's right. I'd much rather fly than if I had to be invisible
Oh, well,
all the
shit,
time.
yeah. Who'd want to be invisible all the time? That would be...
Well, if you had to be invisible
Yeah.
all the time. But if you had to be flying all the time.
That would suck. All crazy here.
He's in the street.
Grab another chair if you want.
Any Christians out there? Oh, Tim said you were in the bar and somebody came up to you and bitched at you about we couldn't
Show Pete on camera.
show other people on camera.
Did you say Pete or people?
Any other chairs, Tim?
We're kind of just bring this.
Stack up some more.
This orange boy here. I can use the orange. You can sit on this right here.
So Pete, you might want to orient yourself so that you're like this to the camera, so you don't get on it. Once in a while, don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, we're gonna ruin his reputation in Marshall. No, you could make a good reputation for yourself if you like continually like say like how offended you are by everything you say.
Why is this gonna be on the TV?
Educated bowlers. You got a problem with that?
You can be edited, don't worry. If you don't want to be on it, that's right.
No, we can edit you out. Unless we can edit you out if you don't want to be on.
Okay.
You want to be edited out? We like you. I mean,
don't say anything stupid or offensive.
So what? Who?
Where are we? Did you bet again?
Okay, I put a quarter in. I wasn't sure.
For you.
Oh. So you off the low, you go.
I got 8 low. What do you got?
I've got 7, 6,
2, 4, 6.
2, 5. I may have fucked up on that.
No, you got the low.
2, 3, 4.
You got a straight and you got low.
Yeah.
So
I got a straight and
anybody
then I
beat a
have
straight?
low.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yep, you got it.
Anybody beat a straight?
High and
Fuck! I could have got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, queen, king, ace.
Scared me out of it.
Well, that 1, 2, 3, 4 helped.
Yep.
Oops. 2, 3, 4. Get.
Yeah, mine doesn't seem. We won the same time. Every time mine's about
It's
the same.
about to go. You got it. It did though.
I need more people.
This thing, man. I can't wait to dismantle this fucking house someday and figure out all the shit I've lost under it. I know it's got like a bunch of shit, like my watch, my recent watch was gone. I'm like, it's gotta be in there somewhere.
Order Annie, boys.
My deal, huh?
It's got all these little holes in it where shit can slip down into now.
Tom, give me a. Let's play butt fuck Ike Dodson.
Yeah. Now that's some gay baseball there.
But fuck, I got some.
Instead,
I got.
how did we do it that one time? That one guy
From the
Dan
TV
did
show,
it.
from what is it, the Waltons?
No, it goes. How did he do it that one time? 3.
The guy who owns the country store.
Yep.
Oh,
Got that one on film.
can we get this on film?
Go ahead and take it out. We got a magnify.
Time for the count.
Dog.
When the time is done. Oh, sorry.
Pete, why don't you tell some of those stories about your trap touring with Kenny Rogers? All our cocaine in the bathroom stories.
I made them up.
Still, we were excited.
T-Dog,
Yep.
tell us a story we haven't heard yet about your personal life experience.
Tell us a story that we never heard before.
I ain't never heard. We may have heard it, but we didn't remember.
And turn off the cameras.
Yeah, we don't care about the camera.
You don't want it recorded?
Tell us something that happened.
Our viewers certainly wouldn't want to see it.
No, there's definitely a time for bullshit is applicable. It's part of human experience.
Yeah.
I still like that though. You gotta. There has to be a truth, underlying truth though to stories. I mean, they can be fanciful and all that, but even fantasy has to have some kind of truth that's there as far as what's important.
I agree. have to pack it in here.
Yeah, about time to go home.
You gonna be able to go?
I'm always able to go.
I'm always.